Woo! Oh yeah! Hold up, stop all video production. The 10303 just landed. That is right, the MJX HyperGo 10303 is here, and it couldn't come at a better time because I have a passionate lust right now for rally car drifting. Big shout out to BestBuyBoxes.com. They got this rally car over to me in lightning fast speed. I'm talking about quick, and I am super excited to rip this thing. Oh, yes. Oh yeah. Oh, beautiful. Now this 10303 is based off the Citroen C3 WRC rally car. It has this gorgeous Abu Dhabi livery. I really like it. This rally car does also have some nice details. We have some plastic injection molded aero canards, mirrors that actually do have mirrors, really huge double-decker spoiler, and a really nice diffuser. I like this. Also this awesome air scoop. That is really cool. Now in order to take this body off, all you gotta do is pull on this body clip right here, and then lift the body off. It is held on by a really strong magnet, and then all you gotta do is push it forward and it comes right off. Taking a look underneath the body, we can see all the wiring for the lighting and the pins that make the connection. The spoiler is braced, so when you pull on it to take the body off, it will not get damaged. This front grille also has some bracing for front end impacts. Overall, this body is really nice and hefty. It's really detailed. My only concern is the sides are a little flippy floppy right here, so we'll see how that goes. The chassis on this rally car is 7075 aluminum. You can see right there. The shock towers front and rear are also 7075 aluminum. Basically every structural piece on this is 7075. You also get really nice aluminum oil-filled adjustable shocks, sway bars front and rear. The suspension is fully adjustable. And I don't know if you guys can see the axle back there, but it is meaty. You can get a better view of them from the rear. They are really, really chunky. I'll take off this dust shield so we can see what's underneath. We can see that we have an 80 amp Angry Snail ESC. Just like the 208, you can make some fine adjustments with a Bluetooth app, and the connector for the ESC is a XT60. The servo is right underneath. I believe it's a 6 kilogram. The motor is a 3652 3200 kV brushless motor, and the whole system is sensored, which is really nice. You also have a gyro, and the receiver is right there. All that sits on a really nice thick 7075 aluminum brace. Flipping this thing over, we can see the battery tray is right there and a nice center drive shaft. Everything's nice and smooth. Now included with the rally car, you do get street tires, but you also get off-road tires. It also includes body posts, so you can swap bodies if you have other ones that fit this chassis. And it has suspension little bushing cups for adjusting the suspension geometry. A whole bunch of steering link end links, so in case you break one, you have extras. And then you have your family of Allens, which you usually get with MJXs, and some other tools. You got your wheel nut wrench and a Phillips screwdriver for the transmitter. And then you have your instruction manual, you have your parts diagrams and whatnot in there. Really good manual. You also do get a second set of springs. These are the springs that came on the rally car, and they are really hard, so these are probably on-road springs. And these right here are way softer, so I'll be using these for off-road terrain. Last but not least, we have that new MJX transmitter. This is a really good ready-to-run transmitter. I have not had any problems with this one. Opening it up, we can see that we have the trims, dual rates for everything. We got the LED button, the reverse switches, and the on and off button. All right, we are out here. Gonna give this thing a proper rip and see how it does, and also do a speed run. I want to note that I retract my previous statement about this flippy floppiness. This actually makes taking off and putting the body back on a lot easier. So it's kind of like putting your socks on. You got to kind of spread the body, slide the little hook onto the loop, and then just plop it on. And that's how you put the body on and off. So this makes it a lot easier. If this was like attached, then it would be hard to get the body over these wheels right here. It also makes turning the car on much easier. So you can just do that, and bam. We can see that the headlights are on. It has tail lights. Let's just see what the LED button does. Gives it a little hazard effect. All right, just gonna set up the GPS, track start. Whoa, we're already scraping. So I also wanted to note that I have a really big battery pack in there, so hopefully it doesn't weigh the car down, but I can always adjust it. You know, I can tension up the springs so they'll be a little bit harder, because I do have a 6,200 milliamp hour in there, so that might be a little bit too big for this car. First impressions. Whoa. Oh yeah, that is what I'm talking about. Oh boy, I am already excited. Oh, it is nice and planted too. That is good. Wow, all right. Wow, the gyro is set to a little over 50%. That is nice. Wow, it is booking. I got stuck in the grass. Ah, I wasn't paying attention. Wow, so far I am impressed. We're not even like 30 seconds in. I do have the road tires on, so it would get stuck in something like that. Oh yeah. Woo! All right, let's see how fast we can get this thing. Oh, I love it already. I gotta note that it's really cold out here. It's like 30 degrees. So I'm sure the tires don't like it. Let's see if I can get a nice straight run in. Oh, nope. Just wants to spin out. Tires are probably really cold. Woo! Hey, at least it's staying planted. All right, pin there. Oh man, this thing's so good. Whoa, watch out for the pole. Damn. I don't even care how fast it goes at this point. Oh man, the controller's so good. Yeah, I was really worried about the body flopping around, but that does not look like to be the case. At least from my eyes, I can't see it flopping around. Oh yeah. Yeah, the control is really good. This thing doesn't have a center diff, but I don't even think it matters. See if we can drift around this pole. Yeah. Woo! Whoa, whoa, whoa. Not many cars you can just fully pin and have all the control. I knew that was there. Oh, Jesus. Oh yeah, this is so nice. This stain is awesome. I love it. And it's so cold, it started snowing. I don't know if you guys can see on camera, but yeah, it started snowing. That's how cold it is. All right. Stop, read. 42 miles an hour. That is not too shabby, I gotta say. I really like this thing. Look at all the tire dust. Dude, I was ripping this thing. Let's check and see what underneath the body looks like. Ah, not too bad. Got some leaves, got a little bit of dirt. Dust shield is doing its job, I can see. Can we say tire slayer? Wow. Oh, we have fully burnt out the rear tires from all that drifting, but that was really fun. Underside of the chassis looks perfect. All right, I'm gonna plop on these rally blocks and see how it does off-road next. Yeah. Woo! That was the first time that happened. Yes. Get it. All right, so you guys get the point. This rally car is awesome, but I do want to make a couple notes before I go. First off, these springs that come pre-installed on the car, I don't like them really. If you notice in the beginning of the video, the car sat really high with them, and I tried off-roading the car with these springs, and it was really top-heavy and jumpy. So when I installed the chrome springs, it turned this thing into a completely different car. It felt more like a rally car the way the suspension moved, but the sacrifice is you lose ground clearance, so take note of that. However, if you do like the harder springs, you can mess around with the positioning on the shocks on the shock tower. They have different holes there, so you can set the shock higher, lower, or whatever the case is. But I like the way the car sits now with the chrome springs. It's nice and low. It feels more like a rally car, and I just like it better this way. Second thing, at one point I hit a really big puddle, and after I hit the puddle, I was drifting around some more and noticed the steering was getting slower and slower. Well, that's because this little Ackerman arm down here, that blue arm you see, that was all caked up with like gravel. It was like a wet gravel, and basically it was preventing the servo from working the steering back and forth, and it was slowing it down. So watch out for that. You want to keep that area clean, because if you don't, you can potentially damage your servo. But overall, I am pretty happy with this thing. I could not complain about anything else. The car drives great. Handles pretty good, even without having a center diff. If you do plan on driving the car like the way I did in the video, do yourself a big favor. Buy yourself an extra set of tires.